Captain's log, stardate 3211.7. We are entering standard orbit around Gamma 2, an uninhabited planetoid with strangely massive signs of bullshido emitting from the surface. My Vulcan First Officer and I will beam down immediately to investigate.
Our phasers, they are missing.
We are no longer on the Enterprise, Captain.
Listen to the voice of the providers. Welcome, Captain, to the arena world of Triskelion, where you will be forced to use only 21st century Earth women's self-defense techniques to protect yourself in a battle to the death.
No! That's barbaric!
That sounds like my mother-in-law.
Oh, yes, you will fight for our amusement.
We won't do it, I say!
Who is this?
You will fight, or you will suffer. Prepare to be briefed in the most absurd Earth martial art ever passed off as women's self-defense, pressure point fighting. While your Vulcan friend's unique alien physiology will allow him to perform these techniques, for you, Captain, a mere human, it will be, shall we say, amusing to watch.
All right, we'll do it, but it won't work.
We know.
300 quatlus on the red shirt.
500 quatlus on the newcomer.
10,000 quatlus on the crazy Asian guy.
Now, pay close attention to these 5 ancient Earth women's self-defense techniques from an ancient website known as 5-Minute Crap.
I think it was crafts.
No, I'm pretty sure it was crap. Now just take a look. While Vulcan hands can interrupt the electronic impulses in a nervous system, human hands cannot. Oh, this will be fun to watch.
First, the Vulcan will attempt the technique. Ooh, excellent. And now a human will attempt the same technique.
Captain, what are you doing? It's highly illogical.
$500 more quatlus says that a human can never pull this technique off.
600 quatlus says I knew a guy who could do it once.
You're my first officer. We don't have to do this.
Captain, you're a human, not a Vulcan.
Screw this. Time for a Captain Kirk judo throw. And a dropkick montage.
Oh no, they're going off script. We must put a stop to this. No more! You must only use the prescribed techniques.
Yes, no more of this other stuff.
Now, suffer the consequences, puny mortals. Apparently, ancient humans believed that a gentle sacrocranial massage could turn a tough guy into a quivering wimp. Let's see how our Starfleet captain deals with this situation.
Now to attempt the sacrocranial massage. It's not working.
Humans of the 21st century seem to have had the same capabilities to perform the Vulcan neck pinch as the people of planet Vulcan. However, their 24th century counterparts seem to have devolved and lost this ability for some reason.
Captain, what are you doing? Only Vulcans can do a neck pinch.
21st century humans seem to have had extremely sensitive hands compared to their 24th century counterparts. 1,000 quatlus says he can't pull it off.
Come on! Doesn't work like it does in the video. Huh. Huh.
He's going off script again. We will must do something now!
Enough. Enough of your insolence. It will not go unpunished. Now we will keep you here to try another women's self-defense technique to find out how effective groin kicks really are. 6,000 Quatlus says it doesn't work.
You
4,000
maniacs!
Quatlus on the Falcon!
500
Why?
Quatlus on the human.
Why?
500 Quatlus on the newcomer.
All right, let's talk about pressure points for a minute. Pressure points are real, but they don't work the way they did in that video. For example, I can't just casually pinch him on the shoulder with my thumb and index finger and expect him to fall over into a crumpled mess. I can't just pinch his hand right there and expect him to just let go or start screaming, okay? Like we explained in the video, we're not Vulcans, we don't have magic powers in our hands. Now, there are a bunch of nerve clusters in the body. For example, there are nerve clusters here, okay? There are nerve clusters in your leg, okay, right there. But, you ever see a Muay Thai fight? Here, back up a little, square up with me. What do Muay Thai fighters do? They kick each other in the leg. Why do they do that? That's pressure point fighting. There's a big nerve that runs up here called the sciatic nerve, and a big bundle right there, big nerve bundle that comes off the side, and you kick that leg enough with explosive power, you can deaden those nerves. But again, that takes a lot of work, it takes a lot of effort. It's not as simple as just pinching it with your fingers. And coming up here, another thing about pressure point fighting is that it takes a lot of grip strength, a lot of hand strength in order to jam those fingers deeply enough into the soft tissue to make it work. For example, there's a big bundle of nerves here, the oxalar nerve in the armpit. And if I take, maybe he's got a tight collar tie on me, it's possible, if I take a thumb, I can press that up there and cause him to elevate a little bit. He's not going to turn into a crumpled mess. But this won't have the same effect on everybody. If you're fighting a much, much bigger, much stronger guy with a lot of muscle, then he's not going to react the same way that a smaller, weaker guy will, right? So, again, pressure points are as real as our nervous system, but activating it is not as simple as that video makes it seem. Anyway, thanks for watching. Get out there and train, and live long and prosper.